This is Justin Wieland. I'm broadcasting live on our Seeking Context channels and on my own personal Facebook channel because I just wanted to tell everybody about this Gold Stars tribute wall that is coming to Oakley. And they're setting it up right now out at the Bertrand Park that's right by the library museum, the Fick Fossil Museum here in Oakley. And so I want to show you some pictures of them setting it up. So this is the truck that they brought this exhibit in. And then here is a picture of the wall as they're assembling it. It's not, everything isn't fully set up just now. And so what this wall has on it, it has the names of every US service member who lost their life to the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan and the Gulf. And it's really powerful. It's 7,200 names. I got a little emotional just looking at it just now as they were setting it up. And so I just encourage everyone to let everybody in Northwest Kansas know that this is here. You can come to Oakley, you can check it out, or if you're in Oakley, you definitely should take your families to see it. It's really meaningful to the families that have lost a service member to know that you care, that you know what kind of a sacrifice they gave and where that sort of brought us to this place in American history. And I want to show you one particular name. I don't really know many people on this name's wall or on the walls, not many names on the wall. Marshall Ray, who is our Oakley VFW American Legion president, is his son Trenton's name is on the wall. And here on this panel is the name of Pyro William Du Bois, who I met his father Ham and wife Donna and sister Devin last year working on a website for they have a foundation for their son. He was a F-15. He was an F-16 pilot that lost his life in Afghanistan. And so his name is on the wall. And tonight I have a night shift. Marshall asked, we needed a night shift for somebody it's open 24 hours a day. And the lighting is really cool at night. And so I've got the night shift. I'm going out there at 9, get off at 6 a.m. And so what I decided is that in order to help keep myself awake, I get to spend 8 hours with 7,200 people whose families are, don't have somebody at their Thanksgiving table this year, and who Memorial Day hits home really hard for. And so what I decided to do to help keep myself awake is I printed out the names of all 7,200 people, and I'm going to read the names of every person on this wall. And I calculated it. If I do 900 names an hour, then I'll finish at 6 a.m. And if I just timed it, and I think I can do about I can do 900 names in like 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and then have 10 to 20 minutes to take a break. And I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to try to do this live. I don't know if the computer will work out there. I think there's power, and I think I can tether to my phone, and it can it'll work. But if it's not on the internet, that's fine too. But I will be out there all night long. And so if you're in Oakley and you want to come out to try and help keep me awake, or spell me, like if I have to go, use the men's room over at the library or something, we could just use a spell. The reason they want a 24-hour presence is just so that people are respectful of the wall itself, and just making sure that we have a presence 24 hours a day. And it'll be here through Sunday. And on Sunday, if you'd like to come out for lunch at 12:15, the Run for the Wall, which is this national motorcycle ride that goes coast to coast. They started in California, and they're ending at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. This Friday. I think a week from today is when they get to DC. But so they start in Lyman, Colorado on Sunday morning, and they end in Junction, Colorado on Sunday evening. And they're having lunch in Oakley, and they'll get to see the wall. And so that's also just a really cool time. If you haven't seen hundreds of motorcycle riders, all who are riding for someone who can't, is what they say for that ride. And those anyway, those guys will be here. They're going to be here for lunch at 12:15 on Sunday. So anyway, that's sort of the schedule. As I said, I'll be out there from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. tonight, reading the names of all 72, what did I say? Yeah, 7,200 names that are on the wall. And just trying to spend some time and think about the sacrifices that people have made for this country. Earlier last week, if you saw my Seeking Context podcast interview with Marshall Ray and Brian Wolf, Marshall read a really amazing poem that he wrote about. It's kind of captures all of American history, and every piece of the poem is in some way connected to something that's happened in Marshall's life. He lost a friend, he lost a family member to one of the wars, to everything he said in that poem. And he's just it sort of inspired me to be more mindful about honoring the memory of people who have served this country and those that currently serve. And so anyway, sort of takes me back to my time in the service to be able to have a shift and spend the night really thinking about the sacrifices that people made for this country. And then on Sunday, I'm actually joining the Run for the Wall. I'm planning to drive with them and end in DC as well. So anyway, I hope that if you are in the local area, that you will encourage your friends and family members to come out and see this really cool exhibit. It was sponsored by the Oakley VFW. The Logan County Community Foundation helped pay for part of the fees to bring this exhibit to Oakley, and everything else, I think it's all donations that brought it here. And then if you're online or out tonight, I'll be just reading all of these names. And so anyway, that's it from Justin. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you all this evening at 10 p.m. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. I guess I did show it. I think I showed you all the pictures before, but yeah, this is the truck that they brought it into town on. It was escorted by a bunch of motorcycle riders that escorted it from wherever it started this morning. And yeah, these are the guys setting up the exhibit today. And so anyway, it's really cool, and I hope you'll check it out and support veterans, support their families, and try and honor the sacrifices of people who have tried to do their best for this country. See you all later.